Nevada. I'm going to go over October's training, give you guys some updates that I got while I was at both of my trainings, and some updates from the National Guard, and get you guys updated. So first thing is, had a nice chat with our Senior Vice Commander in Chief, Corey Geisler, and he has stated in several meetings that a majority of the assignments during his term, if he gets elected commander in chief, will come out of the West. He's already selected Paul Herrera as his assistant quartermaster. He said that everything's going to be still the same. All the conferences have stated that they like the conference system and it will continue to stay. Several people are doing bylaw changes, and I will show you the one that a couple of us have drafted up with several groups, and we'll go over that, and then I will probably submit one for the Department of Nevada to vote on probably at midwinter or discuss it at midwinter, and then we vote on it at state convention. As everybody's aware, the National Convention is coming to town. The dates for our committees to be set is July 22nd through the 30th of 2026. This is not the dates of the conference. This is a date that everybody comes rolling in. The chair people will be in town also setting up and doing things for the conference. We'll start on the 22nd. The convention center is the entire venue for the entire conference. They don't have any outside venues as I know of right this second, but we have another meeting in November. Actually, official meeting in November with all the chair people. The hotel assignments, every department will be in the row. That is the Silver Legacy, Circus, and the El Dorado. It sounds like the Silver Legacy will be where majority of the staff is, but we're still there. They haven't told us yet. I mean, not staff, but national line officers. The actual national staff, vendors, and guests will stay at the Atlantis Casino because it's in proximity of the convention center. And let's see. We will have, like I said, we'll have our first committee meeting in November after or right before Thanksgiving, right, Bill?
Yeah, the 11th.
Yeah, right before Thanksgiving. I did confirmation. Past Commander in Chief John Stroud is the chairman. There is no co-chair. He is the chairman, which is best for us. I has been assigned as the ops chairman. Meeting and hall signs. Gil Hernandez is the assistant. The memorial is Jerome Washington. Registration is Bill Pierce. Medical and vendor area is Dan Walker. Patriotic is Sam McIntosh. And then the transportation will be Mike Cassidy. I know several of you said that you wanted to volunteer. If you could just send me an email saying you want to volunteer, I can get all that information and I will send it to the chair people as appropriate. Does anybody have any questions about the national convention coming to Reno next July?
Dates
Could you
again?
Could you
No.
just send us all that information in an email? I can't
No.
write that fast.
I will. You'll have this video uploaded. The first video I finished today. I'm going to finish this one tomorrow. Both of them will be uploaded to my YouTube page, and then I will upload them to the national to our state website. So all this information will be located on there.
Okay.
Can we find your YouTube page? Just searching
It should be
Souza YouTube.
David.Souza, but I'll send it out in an email also.
Thank you.
Yeah. Dates of the convention itself, Jerry?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. The dates of the convention itself, Friday is the 24th. So it'll start on Saturday the 25th and go to Wednesday the 29th or Thursday the 30th. I think it's going to be the 29th though. So the 25th through the 29th of July.
Okay, thank you.
And that'll be coinciding with Reno has Hot August Nights that following weekend, so we should be good there. It's just
Oh, yeah.
Art Town is the whole month of July, so should be decent during the month of July, so we should be all right. Midwinter is coming up hot and heavy. It's on January 17th. Tonopah has gotten some great information out there for everybody. If you're willing, if you want to pay by cash or I mean by check, fill out the application and send it to Dan Sanders. If if you want to pay by credit card, fill out the application and send it to Dan Sanders, and they will charge your credit card from the post down in Tonopah. It's a very cheap, I think it's like only 25, $50, something like that for the meal and everything. That's all they have. I don't think it's very much. The rooms are going pretty quick, so if you want a room, I would look at the Mizpah, Jim Butler. Those two still have a couple rooms available and they're right across the street from the convention center. And that's where, I believe the VFW is gonna meet at the convention center for the joint opening with the auxiliary, and then we may be moving to another location, but, I don't know that off the top of my head. Our council, our national rep is the council administration out of Washington, Paul Herrera. Anybody have questions about midwinter or state midwinter? Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. So several state adjutant and quartermasters created a guide. It is officially out now. I don't know if there it goes. It's if you can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
Okay. It's officially out. It goes over state stuff, but there's a lot of great information in here. About what a department adjutant quartermaster does, but there's a lot of stuff that goes down and trickles down to the post and district level. It's a really great training, a great resource for you guys to look at it and how to manage as a state quartermaster. You can also use the same thing for a post and a district, like I said. It just goes over some of the major key points for being an adjutant quartermaster. This came off the shelf like last couple days ago. So this is live and out there for everybody. I will post this or have it posted on our state website under reports and forms, so everybody can download it if they'd like to. While we're sitting in here, does anybody have any questions about this manual or want to look at a specific spot?
Well, we're not seeing anything except for your menu to open it. It never opened.
Oh. Let me go back to stop sharing. Can you see it now?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry about that. So yeah, this is I mean, right off the press, this thing came to us and I read most of it on the plane ride home. It was pretty real exciting to read. But if there's some information you guys want to look at while we're on here, most of this information is, as you can read it on here, is under the document repository on the main VFW website, and I could show you where that is. But it is also associated with your login. So if you're not a state adjutant or a quartermaster, some of the documents you can't see. If you're not a certain level, you can't see some of them, but if there's anything that you think that there's something out there that you might want to look at, just give me a holler and I'll try to get you the information. But again, this manual itself will be on our state website, hopefully by tomorrow or the next day. So the 2026 bylaws are out. I don't know if you guys saw them. They are a pretty much green in color. basically the only thing that they really changed was they changed service officer to benefits advisor. When you pull down your newest election report, some of them have already changed over to say that already. And I've been changing some of the things on our websites to say that. But when you look at our, hey, Charlie, can you hit mute?
I actually, and I think it's a smear.
Thank you. Where was I at? Oh, this will be on our website also for you to download, but it's also on the VFW.org place to download. So those are the main parts of this. And this is what I expect you guys to use when you guys start doing your election reports. So make sure you guys are nominating and electing the right people. Does anyone have any questions on that part of it? Okay, the government shutdown is affecting a lot of people. National has an idea to give $5,000 for every department. I know it's not a lot of money, but if we just go with the 5,000, we had a way to limit it to $500 per instant per person, and that the only reason why we're doing $500 is because of the tax. When you get over a certain amount, you have to do different tax forms, and we don't want to do that. And we don't want them to have those tax forms.
That's a great idea.
So the biggest thing about this entire thing is I'm trying to get National Guard, federal techs included, but the problem is that they're federal technicians. And if we open it up to federal technicians, we have to open it up to all federal technicians. So they're trying to work out a way to write that line to figure out how we can do it for federal technicians. There is a way we could do it locally, but we don't have the money in our department budget or in our foundation to even think about giving this type of money out. So I was able to get one of their requests. Up here in the north, we raised a couple, maybe $1,500. Down in Vegas, they did about 3,000, I think it was. And we got baby items, which is a hot and commodity for some of the technicians and their families. When they put it on the drill hall floor with what they bought for $1,000, it was pretty much gone in the first day, and they only had people grab one of each. So it was a great need down in Vegas. I believe they got it down at the Las Vegas Readiness Center. But if you are interested and want to help with that side of the house, just send me an email and I'll get you in the contact person for that. The biggest thing that everybody needs to understand is that the National Guard cannot ask for any donations. It's got to be something that we have to do on our own. So the only time when if the active duty force is still held without pay, currently they're being paid on the first. If they're held without pay, then we can open up this $5,000 grant and we can give a grant to those people, but we'd have to write their name down and then give it to the bill that they want us to pay. So it can't go straight to them. It has to go to the bill. We have to jot that down. Each post that does that will get reimbursed from National, however amount it is. So if you actually give an exact $500 out, then National will give us, the state of Nevada, 5,000. Then the adjutant quartermaster will write that post a $500 check. Anybody have questions on that? I know it's kind of confusing.
So basically what you're saying is that we as a post can provide $500 towards the service members bill, and then we would then send a receipt for that amount to who?
So yeah, exactly, Steve. So what's going to happen is that when you write your check, you will write the name of the person that you're writing it for, and the company, and how much you gave. That'll be in a spreadsheet that I provide to you, and then you will fill that spreadsheet out, and then once you get so many, you can send that directly back to myself and the adjutant. I mean the quartermaster, and then we will work on getting those payments back out to the post. but this will not come into effect until after active duty folks aren't paid. And talking to Sergeant Major from the AER program, he even said that they're not going to start paying certain people until after the active force isn't paid, but they are paying a lot of technicians and other people that work on the base. So AER is doing a lot, and I'm sure the Air Force emergency relief is doing the same. So for us as a VFW Department Nevada, we have to wait for that blessing from national to pass it down to those other people.
So that wouldn't be till next month, right? Because the military now is paid on a monthly basis.
They're paid on the 1st and the 15th. So
So it could be the 15th.
correct, yes. So we could have the 15th. And I know my post is working with Post 9211 to assist them with their food baskets. They usually give out 35 baskets a year for Thanksgiving. We're bumping that up to 40 and also adding a little bit more money for any food cards that we may have to get so they can have food for Thanksgiving. So we're looking that far out. I'm hoping it doesn't go that far, but it sounds like it might.
Dave,
Sandy?
I'm not sure, can we get my church involved?
So I would recommend every post to talk to people in their community to see if they would be willing to put money into your relief fund or even set up a pantry if you don't have your own building. And then start working and I sent out the guide for the unmet needs, and you can use that money to give that money to that pantry. So
Well, I'm
you
not
can
sure
get
exactly, I'm not sure exactly how we can do it. It's not something that can be done in Boulder City because the LDS Food Bank, Bishop Storehouse is literally down the street from where I live. So maybe one of the Vegas posts can take it on, but I'm not sure exactly how we can incorporate that. It's a huge food bank, gigantic.
Well, that's where I would ask you guys to reach out to those posts down there that have a building that would be willing to open up a food pantry. Like Pahrump has a
No,
food pantry. I
no,
know that,
I'm talking about the church's food bank, the Bishop Storehouse
yes.
is right on Allen and Craig,
Okay. What
which
about
is,
it? Are they going to give you food to give to the VFW to pass out? Or do you want the VFW to go to their food bank? I don't understand.
I'm not sure. I can make a phone call tomorrow.
All right, give me the information. I'll pass it down to all the posts and districts.
Let
Okay.
let me check with them tomorrow.
Yeah, figure it
Yeah.
out and get back to me.
Okay,
All right, Bill?
just a thought. I don't know if it'll work, but it's
Okay.
huge.
Got it. Bill?
10,047 is going to do its holiday baskets for Nellis again. Last year, before we had this crisis, we did 40 full turkey dinners. So I'm thinking the need this year is going to be double that.
Okay. And then there's another group out there, Bill, that you could reach out to is the AUSA down in Vegas. She did pretty well getting her community partners on board. I'll get you her information.
Okay.
after this. Anybody else about furloughs and helping the vets or the actually service members? Perfect. Let me go over. All right, can you see this screen?
Yep.
Okay, this is our stud website. If you haven't been here, it's a cool looking place. I added some things here. So for you as members, you're going to log in as members only. You're going to come down here and it's your membership number and your last name. Okay. If you don't know your last name, just give me a call and I'll show you how to do it. Okay. So there's two directories. There's this one right here, and there's this one right here. Okay, I'm gonna go over this one real quick. Okay, I just started playing with this one. This one is set by districts, district only right now, and it gives the information that you put in. This is the information that you put into your membership when you sign up for a membership. And anytime you update that, this is updated automatically live. Okay. So if you update it, this will be updated. Okay. So I'm working on getting the post in here and I'm trying to make sure everything's in here. So that is the department directory. This is directly from OMS information from national. Okay. This is the information on the membership directory. I'm going to go back to districts again. Okay. The password. Okay. Very simple password. The password is 2026. Okay. I password every PDF document that's on our website that has anybody's information on it. This information, everything that you're seeing on this page, comes from your election report. I didn't get it from any other place but your election report. If your address says Beaverton, Oregon, but you don't live in Beaverton, Oregon, that means that whatever you have on National's website is not right. So if there's something on here that you say, hey, I'm a district commander, and this is not correct, you need to update your OMS and then let me know, and then I can update this. Okay. For post leadership, same thing. It's 2026. Click on it, and all the posts are here. Every district. It says right here at the top, District 2. Then you keep going. And again, if there's something in here that you see that's not right, that's off your election report. All this information is fed to national on the OMS system. So all this information at the top, and I'll show you where I got it from. It is from the national OMS website. All this stuff down here is all from your election report that you guys submit. Your adjutant submits at the end of your elections. So if multiple of you, a lot of you have been submitting election reports almost every month, whatever reason, that's great. That just means that this report that you're seeing won't be updated all the time. I'll update it as the time goes on. So does anybody have any questions about the post or district election reports? I mean, directories.
So the
See-
password for both of them is 2026.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is where I got the information. I went to the VFW national website. Okay, if I log in under my handy dandy login side using Troop ID,
David, while you're doing that, I just tried to log in, same way you did members only with my member number and my last name, and it won't let me in.
I can do two things at once.
David, same with me,
Who's me?
Steve.
Okay, Steve. What's your
117
117?
35239.
Oh, that's why.
That's why. Okay, that's fine. Leave
You
it like
want
that.
me to-
Yeah,
leave
leave
that?
it like, yeah, because that's my, for the post stuff.
Okay.
And that address is my old one. How do I change that? Just under OMS?
Yeah, under your OMS, yeah.
Okay.
I'll show you that in a second.
I know how to, I can go there.
Okay. What's your member number?
117-28462.
The reason why is that this database doesn't have you in there because we haven't uploaded the newest database. I'll make sure we get that uploaded though.
Okay, no worries.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's all good.
Anybody else? Okay, let's go back to here. Okay, so I'm gonna go into OMS, okay? And then I'm gonna go as myself. I could go as a state adjutant, but I'm gonna go as myself. I mean, the state quartermaster. So when I'm looking at this, my personal information, this is my address, okay? And if you're having issues trying to get your address changed, talk to your post adjutant or send me an email and I can change your address, okay? Just make sure your address is up to date. If we talked about snowbirds, if they're snowbirds, they can change your address to where they're going to be at in the winter and where they're going to be at in the summer, okay? So that's an opportunity they can do on their system, I don't know if the adjutant quartermaster can do that, but they can do that on theirs. You know what? I can check and see.
Oh, OMS.
So if I went down to me down here,
Hey, Dave.
yes,
So under OMS for me, it does have my new address. So it's above my head to change it.
yeah, I think it's I think it's
The other
we have
people.
we have it downloaded the news roster,
Okay.
and I'll get that. So hey, Denise, we're talking about different addresses. Here it is. He can go in and put his home address and his snowbird address.
Oh.
Okie dokes, I'll let him know. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So under reports down here where I said reports, I'm telling you where I got the information from. Okay. So post information, I just click on this and then it creates a handy dandy. You probably can't see that. Can you see this? No.
Nope.
It didn't move.
So it creates a CSV file and it gives me every post, when they were chartered, what their EIN number is, how much their member dues are, and then it gives you all this information is pulled straight from the election report. So if something's wrong here, it's because of the election report. Like I don't think their address is VFW Post 8084 at PO Box 117. Okay. It's just little things that we got to fix. Like it's not CO Eric Bradshaw, it's this address CO Eric Bradshaw. So we just got to update. So when you go and if you're a leader and you need to visit a post and you're looking at that, helping them with their election report, just make sure they mark the boxes correctly. And the biggest one is making sure that they have their correct EIN number. So that's where I find the post information. Let me go back and I'll show you. Where'd you guys go? I lost you. Are you guys still there?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I lost
Here.
you. I don't know where you
Yeah,
are.
We can
We're
still see
listening.
you.
I totally lost all of you.
I'm still here.
Oh well. Dang it. I wish I knew where you guys were.
Okay. I hate
I'm
computers.
literally right here. Haven't gone anywhere.
Yeah, I'm here in my nice comfy chair.
Me too.
Oh, my computer's just like
I'm surrounded by boxes.
All right. So what you do is if you go down to reporting, okay, you're gonna go down to you're gonna go to post officer report for term. And then that'll give you every post and every commander and everything in there. So that's all in there. Some people ask me, can I get a report of who is expired in my area or who's unpaid in my area? If you send me an email stating what zip code you live in and a radius, and if there's a post close to your zip code or in the same zip code, please let me know and I'll narrow it down to the address closest to where that post is. That way, it's fair to the other post. And then I will get you that list of unpaid or relocated people that are in your area so you guys can recruit against them. So I need an email, what zip code you want, and then I can work that out for you. Mem stats, I have not seen the most updated mem stats, so I apologize. I don't know, the membership director hasn't sent one to me, so when I get one, then I will forward it on to you. I wish I could see what you guys,
Nothing, we see nothing.
We see you.
yeah,
Oh,
you
wait.
see me, but yeah.
I see you, Bill.
Hi, Crystal. Crystal.
Crystal.
Kristen. I've been calling you Crystal from day one.
I know. That's okay. You can get away with it.
All right, thanks.
All right, Crystal.
Shut up, Dave.
I can't remember what I was going to talk about next. I apologize. Does anybody have any questions?
We were talking about the mem stats.
That's
Oh,
right.
yes, Memstats, and I was going to go into the All-American dashboard, which you guys can't see because I don't think the newest one's uploaded online yet. And I have the newest one here. Oh,
Can I, as a commander, look at all this stuff? Or is it just the quartermaster adjutant?
the commander can look at a majority of these items too.
Okay,
Yeah, it's not showing up on mine.
hmm. What's it here?
Yeah.
Mem stats is the only thing that I see. I don't see any of the other commander or adjutant report stuff that you were going into.
Okay, on OMS itself.
Yes,
On-
on OMS.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna open up on my desktop and I will share it to you guys later, is the admin, the All-American dashboard. I know that's something that you guys need to see, and I finally got it updated by everybody. And then I was gonna send it out. I don't know if I did yet, but if I didn't, it will go out tomorrow morning. Except for MemStats is not updated. If you have recruited at least one member and you can prove it to me, just send me an email and I will update that until I can get the membership chairman to give me an membership report. Once we get that, then I can move farther. Everybody's looking good on some of their items. Community service is one thing that I will say we need to keep on top of at the post level. Every member of our that's allowed to get into our state website with their name and their member number can go in and submit a community service report. Even your auxiliary can do so. I just can't remember how they can log in at this off the top of my head, but everybody can go in there and log in and do a community service report. As long as you have one done in every quarter, so we just finished the first quarter, as long as you have one done in every quarter, you're going to get credit. Now, you're gonna come to me and say, well, what if I missed a quarter, or if I missed something, or I wanted to go back and add something? You can. You can go in there in January of next year and you can put something in for September saying, oh, I forgot to put this in, and put it in, and it'll give you credit. Okay. That feeds off of the All-American dashboard from National. So I get all that information from National. Once that turns green, I turn these green. And then we get all that in there. Now, to participate in the Ways and Means, I have to reach out to the Ways and Means chairman and find out who has participated. Once he tells me who's participated, and then I fill out those blocks. What I've been doing lately is sending this report to the quartermaster and the inspector. And then they will go through and they will fill out their portions of this, and they will send them back. So the good thing is one of them finished before the other one, and they just sent me the combined version. So that helped me out in the long term. So those things are coming from them. What comes from the quartermaster is your trustee audits. Okay. What comes from the inspector is all your inspectable items. Okay. So your bonds, your bylaws, all that stuff that's on your inspection report, that all comes from the inspector. If your insurance is not updated, there's a question that you don't need to have post liability insurance if you don't have a building, and that is correct. But if you want to protect your assets and your officers, you want to have post liability insurance. So it's not a requirement, it's a suggestion if you don't have a building. But if you have a building, you have to have liability insurance, not just for the members of the post, but also for the building. So that's two separate things. We're going to get close to coming into the district meetings, and the district meeting reports have to come in, and those reports have to show that one of your line officers, the commander, the senior vice, or the junior vice, has attended that meeting. Okay, doesn't have to be all three; just one of them has to represent, because they're elected officers and they got to represent your post at the district meeting. It's not because we want everybody to go to district meeting, which would be great. It's a requirement. You have to have one of the elected officers there. Those reports will get through, I believe, the inspector, and he will upload those. If not, once I get the report, I will upload those and send it to the inspector and the quartermaster for their approval. And then that's how you guys get credit for your district reports. Now, someone asked me a question. Why is there 1, 2, 3, and 4 quarters of reports, and there's only 1, 2, 3 and a district convention for the meetings? Well, you have to do an audit for every quarter of your financials. That's according to the bylaws. You are only required to have 2 meetings and 1 convention for a district. So just don't get confused that once you have 2 district meetings and 1 convention. Has nothing to do with your audits. Okay. Once I get word on the Voice of Democracy, Patriot Pin, and Teacher Award, those deadlines at the post is tomorrow, the 31st. Okay. So however your deadline is, but it's tomorrow, the 31st. The post need to submit your winner. Okay. If you have one winner, they need to go to the district before November 15th. Okay. You have to have all your grading done, and your winner has to be submitted to the district before November 15th. You need to talk to your district commander, or if you have a district chairman, you need to find out how they want it. If they want it paper, or if they want it uploaded into Scholar app. Okay. My recommendation is if you upload it and do your judging through Scholar app, you do not have to report any of your numbers to the administrative dashboard on the VFW website. Okay. If you do it through Scholar app. If you don't, then you got to submit a report so we can make sure it's updated in Scholar in the admin dashboard. If you use Scholar app, it automatically feeds the All-American dashboard. So once your districts are done, they got to make sure all of their grading is done by December 15th. Okay. All of that's got to be turned in to the department by December 15th. Not on the 15th, before the 15th. So that's your teacher winner, that's your VOD and Patriot winner at the district level have to be turned in. Someone asked me a question. What is a requirement for all state and what's a requirement for all American? Okay. All state, you have to have a teacher. Doesn't matter. This is at the post level. A teacher, doesn't matter what grade. Okay. You have to have VOD and Patriot Pin. Okay. If you don't get one of those, okay, you can pay before January 1st $125 to the department to get credit. Okay. And that's for the all state program. Okay. That's the all state program only. You can make payments. For all American, all you need for all American under the 3 programs I just talked about, all you need for all American is Voice of Democracy and a Patriot Pin. That's it. You have to submit one of those. Okay. If you don't submit one of those, you're not eligible for all American. Now, this is a good time between now and the 14th of, or whenever you're going to do your judging at your post, is to talk to posts around you and ask if they have an extra one so you can grade one and have it for your submissions. So I encourage all the district commanders and all the post commanders to reach out. If they don't have one, reach out to your post next door because some of them have a lot that they can pass on down. So
Okay, Dave.
12198 has a lot that they're willing to divvy up. Sam and I talked the other day.
okay,
David, did
We've been
you,
dipping them
so,
up too.
one at a time. Was that you, Bill?
We've been divvying them up as well.
Okay. Who was next?
so just to clarify, so one each Patriots Pen and Voice of Democracy, or one or the other?
One each. They're separate programs, so it's one Voice of
Okay,
Democracy, one Patriot Pin.
okay,
The teachers award, it's an elementary, middle school, or high school. You just need one.
For all
Yeah, but-
state.
You understand that part?
yeah, but All American,
All
one of each,
American,
right?
All American,
No,
Voice of Democracy, and one Patriot Pin, and that's it. There's other things you got to do, but on those 3 programs, those are the only 2 you have to do: VOD and Patriot Pin.
yep.
Okay. Any other questions about youth scholarships or anything? Okay, I'm hoping the committee chairman is up and running and has everything going. If not, then I'll work on it when I get back from Thanksgiving. So
Quick
I'm
question,
hoping,
Dave, on scholarship app, I was told that I don't have the login. It's still under Chris Markwart.
okay, if you if you they can send them a help ticket and then they'll get back to you and change it on that website.
Scholar app
Yeah.
website?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to pull it up right now. Yeah, if you go to support at scholarsapp.com. Did you get that? Maybe. I wish I could see you guys.
You had to have minimized
Yeah, I
your
got
window
it.
somewhere, David.
Yeah, I just can't find it. When I stopped sharing the screen, I lost everything. Okay, so yeah, just reach onto that, and then we can make sure that works. For Buddy Poppies, we're looking really good on Buddy Poppies so far. The posts have done 14,000 Buddy Poppies, or no, 16,000. No, 14,000. We're supposed to go up to 16 for each post, once every post gets them. So keep getting them, keep doing your job. You guys are doing great on those. Foundation, there is a requirement for all state to be at $125 donated to the foundation. Foundation is nothing to joke about. Okay, foundation is something we all should be working toward to get money for the foundation. And work and we need to find out what more ways to get money to the foundation. Why? Because once they get to a certain level, they could be taking care of themselves financially. But we until we get to that point, they're not going to be able to do it. Where the money goes is our service officers. Everybody talks about making sure our service officers have money to do their job. We don't have the money in our coffers to do the job. We need to get money in our foundation to help pay for that. Foundation is doing a lot of good things with paying for our office supplies and doing all that stuff on the back end and adding a little bit more money to the program. It's just that we need to start, as a whole state, trying to figure out how we can raise a little bit more money. I know we're all trying to raise money for our own post, but the foundation is a solid thing. If you know a business or an entity, get them to Bill Pierce so he can talk to them about doing some grant stuff for the foundation.
Thank you,
Bill,
Dick.
do you want to say anything else about the foundation?
We've got our brochure together now. It's been printed, started handing it out to people so that they can do just what you said, take it to corporations they know. Our service officers bring in millions and millions of dollars in benefits to soldiers, sailor, airmen, space cadets that have earned it. And they can only do that job if we support them. And right now we're doing a shitty job of supporting them. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody have questions about the foundation itself? All right, so on my list, I talked about membership. You guys are looking decent. We got a long way to go, so I'm not going to harp that probably till next meeting. The day of service. Just put a feather in your hat. I got to do a day of service. Okay, that is an all-state requirement, if I'm not mistaken. That program should start up January, and the great thing about that program is that they do free advertising in your area. So they start doing those press releases and they get you in contact with local media. So they're doing tremendous work, and we can probably piggyback on top of that. So participate in the day of service is a requirement. I talked about ways and means. Does anybody else have anything about the All-American dashboard? And again, I will send the newest one out tomorrow after the meeting. So after my thing. Okay, the calendar. I'm also going to update this and send this out to all the post commanders and adjutants, and then the COA. All the things that we've done so far. The next thing that we have on our calendar is tomorrow, which is the Voice of Democracy, Patriot Pin, Teacher of the Year packages, and your third quarter audits are due. Okay, so make sure if you don't have your third quarter audit done, reach out to the state quartermaster and see if he has it. If he doesn't, make sure you guys get it to him as quickly as possible before the 31st. Public safety awards need to be done by December 31st and into the department chair. If you need more information on how to fill those out, just reach out. And then we have the Nevada VFW Veteran of the Year. Jerry, do you want to talk about that program?
Well, basically, I've only have one submittal as of yet, and anybody and everybody can submit a Veteran of the Year. This is to reward the people that do the most for our department, and they need to be recognized. And one way to do it is Veteran of the Year. We give them a couple of items, at the convention, and I would really, really encourage you to reach out and thank people by doing Veteran of the Year. Fortunately, unfortunately, a lot of people only criticize the people that are actually doing the job. They might, but I would like to get away from that and make sure that you're rewarding people, even just a thank you for what they're doing. But put them in for Veteran of the Year, and we'll recognize them. And that's a past state commander's function to actually do the vote and evaluate them. All right, that's all I got.
Perfect. And that form is located on our state website if you guys haven't seen that.
That's
And I
right.
figured out how to find out how to see you guys all again. I'm gonna go back to here so you guys can see what I was looking at. I had some sad news to inform everybody. Past state commander, Bruce Hollinger's wife passed away, a little last month. Her interment services is Thursday, November 13th. I have posted her obituary on our VFW Facebook page. So if you want to go to our state Facebook, you can see her obituary and some of the other services. They are doing a celebration of life, I believe, on Thursday. Just double check the times. I think it's going to be at the post. So that's going to be on November 13th. On November 15th, we have the District 4 meeting, which is in Fallon, if anybody's interested in coming up. It's also our deadline for the districts to receive post submissions for the VOD Patriot Pin and T-shirt award. Anybody else have any questions about November's calendar? Perfect. December's calendar, it's pretty simple. Just the biggest deadlines that we have is the public safety. We want to make sure we at least get somebody inputted in those. And then the Voice of Democracy Patriot Pin and Teacher Award going to the department level. Reese Across America is hot and heavy. And then the Christmas tree is supposed to be leaving Nevada sometime around December, mid-November. I don't know if it goes to Vegas or not, but it's supposed to go head up there. Does anybody have any questions about the calendar, schedule of events?
David,
Yes,
I've got a question about the public safety officer.
okay.
Um, can it go to a law enforcement officers that has passed away?
No.
Can I ask why?
I believe it's made for people that are alive. I can open up the program and show it to you.
Well, the reason why I ask is because I was at the district meeting and Bill wanted to nominate an officer
Jason.
who's done a whole bunch in the community, but unfortunately he passed away in a head-on collision in February. But it was for activities that he did the previous year, right? Hello?
Who are you talking about?
The individual?
Yeah.
Um,
Who wanted
Carl,
to submit them?
who wanted to submit him? The
Yeah.
district, Bill.
Bill
District,
Pierce?
yeah, no, Bill, Phil
Phil
Mullin,
Mullins. Okay.
District 6 commander wanted to submit him, I don't know, as a district or as his, I think it was his post, because the individual lived in Wappa Valley.
Okay. I'm going to show you the program itself. So here's the programs logged into my training, VFW training and support, right off of OMS.
Okay.
Oh, this, if this is it.
Okay. Let's see, law enforcement, public service. Individual who served a municipal. He was a metro cop.
Yeah, but it says who serves. It doesn't say who served.
Right.
Oh. Okay,
You can reach out to Mary Spencer directly, but I think there's another document in here that will show it.
well, I'm just curious because he was awesome. He participated in all kinds of community events, not only in Vegas, but also in Moapa Valley. It was just unfortunate that he got,
Well, we also had a post guy that died in service that was a law enforcement guy. And I don't think we can recognize him because he passed away too.
okay,
A little lower to the left.
what? To the left? Wait,
Yeah, down there where it says Public Servant Awards citation for emergency.
oh,
That's all
okay,
the public.
Please here.
okay. Emergency law enforcement, firefighters, law enforcement, public servant. Must be requested.
I'll double check. But I everything I'm reading here, it says it sounds like they have to be alive.
Okay, I'm just curious.
But I'll
'Cause
double check that.
I just happen, I know the individual.
I would say get it ready for submission, and then if we can't get that award specifically, you can go into. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah,
Perfect. If you go into the, come on, Dave. If you go into the program dashboard tool,
mm-hmm,
if you go over here to entries,
mm-hmm,
if you create an entry, and if you go to citations,
mm-hmm.
you can create a citation.
Well, he wasn't a member of the VFW.
You can. It doesn't have to be a member of the VFW to do a citation.
Okay,
Yeah,
Here's one.
citations are for service.
Here's a public.
okay,
Here's a public. This is the point of contact. That'd be whoever nominates them. What
okay,
employer? I mean, this is straightforward right here for a public servant.
okay. I'll pass it to Phil.
Memorial certifications. I don't. I think these are actual killed in action certificates.
Yeah, those are for
Right.
military service.
Yeah. So
Okay,
this is an opportunity for you. Okay. If this doesn't fit, you can do other. If you get totally confused, just reach out to me and I'll work for it.
okay. Well, I'll get in touch with Phil because I think he's his post adjutant. Anyway, I'll get in touch with him.
Phil's the quartermaster of the post.
Thank you. I couldn't remember which one he was, but I'll let him know that we can do that because I know he
Dave,
wants.
my allotted 30 minutes is up.
Yep, we're almost done. I just want to give you guys, this is how much grant money's available at the national organization. So if you want to do a grant, it's in this part where you got to do it. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Last words. Anybody have any questions?
I have a couple of them.
Okay.
The bylaws, have the new template from National come out for the post bylaws?
From what I understand, and I just logged out.
That's
yeah,
okay.
I
You can
just
text
logged
me.
out. They should be uploaded already. Yes.
Okay. And as far as reporting about the officers going to district meetings, there is a district report and it's on our website, on a department website.
Correct.
Okay. So that's where you should get your information. Okay. And
But
proving
I'm not. I'm sorry, Jerry. I'm not sure who's sending that where and where it's going. So,
it was going to the department adjutant, or actually it was going to the programs person. Okay. But we know the story about that. And to prove the new member, you want like the OMS sheet that we get from National when we recruit a new member?
yeah, if you
Prove
could
it.
give me something like that, that'd be great.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Until I can until I get the committee people to do their positions, and I can't really do anything here.
I got it.
Anybody else have any questions? All right, I appreciate your time. Like I said, I'll have this uploaded. My other videos uploaded already from August. If there's anything that you want me to go over for our next training, I will probably maybe around the 15th of December. I'll do another one, but that'll probably be the last one for the year because we'll have our midwinter conference and we can go from there. So if anybody's asking about All-American certificates or any awards or anything, that'll be presented at the midwinter conference on January 17th. All right, guys, take care. Thank you for attending, and I'll talk to you later.
Hey, Dave,